550 the win on Nature Strip.
He's going to do it again. Conquers another mountain. His second Darling Classic, 1 and 2.5. What's that? Photo third.
Hello everyone and welcome to my Cranbourne Cup Day preview. It's going to be a big day at Cranbourne. The first time, I think, in a long time that it's been on a Saturday, the Cranbourne Cup. But we're going to rip right into it, starting with the first. Race number 1 is a 2-year-old set weights plus penalties over the 1,000 metres. The favourite is USSR at $4.40 right down the bottom, ahead of El Patrino for Mara and Eustace at $4.60. This is a recent Caulfield jump out of Jamara. This was 3 weeks ago, so going into this week's race, it's a touch on the fresh side. But the way it went to the line here, I think it'll want further than the 1,000 metres. But I think this is a good kick-off point for Jamara. It'll just need to find some luck from gate 7, and I'm pretty sure this horse is named after the number 1 draft pick of the 2020 AFL draft, Jamara Ugle-Hagan. So bit of numerology there with the horse and the Bulldogs player. I'm happy with Jamara, 15 the win on it, but still we don't really know with these 2-year-olds, do we? USSR draws well for Brett Preble, will give itself every chance on speed. Great Mama the Grey, Craig Williams, Anthony and Sam Freeman should go well at $5.50. And Valenconey, the strike rate between Bo Mertens, Warren and Krongold is very good. I'm willing to give them a go as well, but I'm with Jamara. Race 2 is the 3-year-old Cranbourne Classic over the 2,000 metres. Blushing Tycoon is the short $1.75 favourite ahead of Station 1 at $3 and $5 for the Amazonian, and there's a big gap back to the rest. This is Station 1's maiden win. This was only 12 days ago at Cranbourne, so it's proven at the track. It'll eat up the 2,000 metres. Craig Williams goes on. I reckon it's a big chance. It's had a race since this. It raced against Blushing Tycoon in the Connoisseur at Flemington, got smashed in from 61 to $5.50 and led a run-ons race, so it's a complete forgive. If it's at its best, I reckon it will take a lot of beating Station 130 the win. I'm quite confident on it. I think Blushing Tycoon's a bit short. Yes, it's been racing well, but it has to carry 60 kilos on a potential heavy track, and its best form seems to be on big tracks like Sandown and Flemington, so I think Blushing Tycoon is better suited to those tracks rather than Cranbourne. The Amazonian's been racing well. Whether it will beat the top 2, I'm not sure, and Sacred Cove was a last start winner, but I'm with Station 1 in the Cranbourne Classic. Race 3 is a 3-year-old handicap over the 1,200 metres. Scissor Step is the favourite at $2.90, ahead of Jigsaw at $4.80 and $6 for Roduna for Waterhouse and Bott. Chartre, this was its effort in a benchmark 64 over the 1,200 at Mornington, won by Starlight Scope. It had the perfect run and ran second. I like the Mornington form throughout this spring. Dream Queen, a winner on Cox Plate Day a couple of weeks ago, came through a benchmark 64 over the 1,200 metres at the Valley and won on Cox Plate Day. So I don't mind the form lines of this. Mick D, Matt Laurie combined, I reckon it's over the odds at $21. There's no A-grade performers in this race. Scissor Step has to carry a big weight, but it is racing very, very well. It is the classiest horse. Will put itself on speed, give it every chance. Cheerful Legend, 1,200 metres, I think it's its prime distance, and it can easily win. True Nobility will just need some luck from gate 2, but Blake McDougall knows what to do. He can get the best out of True Nobility. I think Chartre is over the odds at $21 for Matt Laurie. Race 4 is a Class 3 over the 1,500 metres. Real Sensation is the favourite at the moment for Damien Lane and Luke Oliver, ahead of Our Lone Star at $4.60 and $5.50 for Lyrical Lad. This is a last start effort of Lyrical Lad at Sale. This was won by Bermudez. The pattern on the day was to be on the fence, and Bermudez has come out of this race and won the MCCC final on Oaks Day. So it's good form lines heading out of this race. Lyrical Lad was 3 wide, no cover on the wrong part of the track and didn't go to plan. Third up will be much fitter. It's 2 from 2 at the 1,500 metres. From gate 6 can lob just in behind the speed midfield somewhere, and I reckon Lyrical Lad is the way to go here. Lofty Star, I love its map. I love the run it's going to get. It's just the heavy track or wet track is the query for me, but I reckon Craig Williams can steer it to victory easily. Audrey Girl is going to get back, but it's got some good form lines with the Wakeful and can run on well, and Real Sensation's the favourite, so it can't be dismissed, but I think Lyrical Lad can win race 4. Race 5 is a fillies and mares set weights plus penalties over the 1400 metres, and April Rain is odds on $1.95 favourite ahead of Maybe the Best at $4. This is a replay of the Hong Kong Jockey Club Stakes. April Rain had absolutely no luck here. Belle Placia actually ran pretty well and would be better suited on wet ground, but April Rain should have gone very close in this race. It should have been levelling up with Rich Hips, so I think April Rain's the way to go here. The only little query for me was Cranbourne. It seems like a big horse that's probably better suited around bigger tracks like Flemington. But $1.95, it's the class in the race. It should be winning. Maybe the Best from gate 2 on the minimum weight should give them all a side up on speed for Craig Williams. Is up in class but is progressive. Belle Placia is very effective on wet ground, so it's over the odds, I think. And Brayton Song will put itself right there in the leader position and give them all something to chase down, but I think April Rain's the winner of the fillies and mares race. Race 6 is the Apache Cat Classic, a handicap over the 1,000 metres. Dexalation is the $3.20 favourite, a last start winner ahead of Bless Her at $3.50 and Blaze Jowski at $3.90. 3 horses under $4. Bless Her, this was its run 2 back at Caulfield behind Maliva on a wet track. It's had a run since it was at Flemington down the straight. First of all, it didn't handle the good track there, and second of all, it's probably better suited around bends. So I think Cranbourne, it's a good track for this horse. It's on the minimum weight. It gets the soft track. It's come back in form this preparation. It'll get a good run from gate 4, and I think Bless Her's the way to go here. Ahead of Dexalation, who will get back, but is racing very, very well. Craig Williams, it'll loop around the field and do something special. Sir Callahan, if the track gets really bogged, could do well. I just think it's better suited up in distance. 1,000 metres might not be its prime distance. Same with Blaze Jowski. Greg Urel's trying to win the Apache Cat Classic because he trained Apache Cat, but Blaze Jowski's probably better suited over further distances, but I think Bless Her's the way to go in the Apache Cat Classic. Race 7 is the feature, the listed Cranbourne Cup. This year it's over the 1,600 metres. Our Playboy is the $4.20 favourite. $6.50 up at the top for Buffalo River, and on this page, Don't Doubt Dory is at $9.50. We're taking a look at the 2-rack handicap. Luna Fox comes out of this race, and it runs solidly, 3 lengths beaten by I'm Thunderstruck. I'm Thunderstruck has come out of this race and done really very, very well, winning the Golden Eagle. Superstorms won the Cantala, so it's been good form. 5 weeks between runs for this horse is a little query on the fresh side. This race was a while ago, but Luna Fox can pop up with a Saturday winner here and there, especially at odds like this. I think Luna Fox in a very wide open race can settle just in behind the speed for Brett Preble and can win. King Magnus, it's been up for a long time, but it's been racing well. 1,600 metres on a bog track's the only query. Our Playboy will be getting right back from gate 17. Will have to be a miracle to win from there, but it can do it because it's a class horse, and Justa Ken has been racing so consistent and can win. I reckon Luna Fox can win the Cranbourne Cup. Race 8 is a benchmark 84 over the 2,500 metres. Mancayan is the $3.30 favourite. Noble Heights is at $4.40 and $4.80 for Accountability. Mancayan, this was its recent run in the Hotham Stakes on Derby Day, a race won by Great House. Mancayan, I think, looked the winner at about this stage, but Great House just kept coming. Mancayan hasn't missed the top 3 in its last 9 runs, so it's ultra consistent. From gate 8 can settle right there on speed. Josh Richards claims 3. I reckon this is the day for Mancayan. Strikes a weak race. There's a query on some of the other horses, so I think Mancayan 30, the win I've got on it, is the way to go. Accountability, Cranbourne might find it out a little bit, but it can race well. Indiana Lily's won its past 3 races. Craig New at gate 11 will go forward and give them something to chase down. And True Marvel will need to gain a start for Craig Williams, but is a stayer and can do well. I think Mancayan, this is its race to win. It's been consistent its past couple of runs, and I think this is its day. Race 9 is a benchmark 70 over the 1,300 metres. Camborne is the $6 favourite ahead of Imperial Hilton at $6.50. $8.50 for the General, $8 down there for Sweet 16 as well. This is Naval Envoy's effort in the Greys race. It led on this occasion and only just got run down late by Exelman. This was a benchmark 90, drops back down to a benchmark 70, has got to carry 60 kilos as opposed to 54 here, but it can do it. It's been racing consistent its past couple of runs. I think that drop back 100 metres will help it significantly because it won't have to tire as much late. And Cranbourne usually favours on-speed horses. This horse can race on wet ground, so I think Naval Envoy is the way to go. The General can also race on wet ground, has to carry the big weight, but Craig Williams knows what to do. Camborne will be getting back and hasn't proven itself on wet tracks yet, so it's a bit of a query. Imperial Hilton hasn't proven itself on a wet track yet and draws wide, but is a good chance because it's a class horse. Thanks for watching this Cranbourne Cup Day preview. I'm with Naval Envoy in the last. See you later.